Guys, and welcome back to part 3 of my Arsenal career mode save on YouTube. First of all, I just want to say a massive thank you for all the viewers on the second episode and the first episode as well. You guys shown so much support, all the likes, all the comments that you guys have shown me. Today we're starting our official Premier League season against Leicester City at home, at the Emirates Stadium. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode as well, and also if you're new to my channel, consider leaving a like and also subscribe to my channel as well. That'd be massively appreciated. Let's get straight onto the season and get a massive 3 points against Leicester City in the league.
Well, they can be really the heartbeat of the team, these central midfield players, and we've got a new one making his debut today. What do you make of it, Alan?
Well, I'm impressed by the signing. I think he'll give them a bit more composure in the middle of the park. Can get up and down, and he's a good pass for the ball.
One area I know they've been concerned about is difficulties from balls into the penalty area. They need somebody to head them.
I'll show you guys the lineups now. This is our first opening Premier League game. You know, if you get 3 points there, that'd be massive. And also, keep leaving the comments behind of all the suggestions of the players that you guys want. You know, and how, and the position that we'll finish in throughout the season as well. That'd be fantastic. I'll hopefully, compete in the Champions League next season and finish top 4 as well. That'd be fantastic.
A big decision for Arsenal to up sticks from Highbury. A splendid stadium, but a small one by modern.
Let's get the game kicked off. Arsenal versus Leicester.
They make a lot of money with every home
Jack
game.
Wilshere towards Rafael Guerreiro.
Worth the effort, even though a lot of that money was not
Ozil
going
towards
into the
Aubameyang.
team for a period of time when they weren't winning trophies.
Hector Bellerin out wide on the right hand side. Ozil. Aubameyang plays a good through ball towards Ramsey. Ramsey is going to cut inside. He lays it across towards Wilshere, who has a shot. Comfortable save for Schmeichel there. Has good attacking play. And also, if you guys are enjoying this series, keep leaving the comments behind as well. I massively appreciate it as well. I look at those comments and I read them, and I'll always reply to them as well. So that'd be awesome. If you can get at least 15 likes for this episode, that's the target for my, for this series to continue. If you guys can just, leave all these likes behind, so it shows me that you guys are showing enough support for me.
Good place to win the ball back there, because the pressure was.
Koscielny towards Ramsey.
The interception was timely, to say the least.
Ozil towards Aubameyang. Mkhitaryan. Can he play a through ball towards Aubameyang? He's making a run on the right hand side. Can he stand the ball up? Keeper saves. Kasper Schmeichel. He's a good goalkeeper actually. Very, very good goalkeeper. He's going to ball that wide towards Vardy. But we've still got the ball. We're pinning Leicester down right now. Mkhitaryan, the ball was played through towards him, but Christian Fuchs is too strong for him there. But we're pinning Leicester City down right now. We've been the better team so far. Jack Wilshere, Aubameyang, he lets that ball roll in front of him, but Schmeichel should clear. And they clear the lines. Guerreiro should, he plays that in towards Jack Wilshere. More possession-based football right now. We're holding on to possession brilliantly. Ramsey towards Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan is going to stand the ball up. And also, there will also be a World Cup series as well with Serbia. I'll continue it as well, definitely. That series hasn't quite stopped just yet. I want to try and get through to the quarters and the semis as well with Serbia. But in this series, let's talk about this series. Aubameyang has scored a fantastic goal. That's a fantastic finish into the back of the net. The shot hits the post, making it more impressive. Look at this fantastic possession football. He takes a touch, get away from the defender, and the shot smacks the post and into the back of the net. Arsenal 1, Leicester 0. Rafael Guerreiro to take the shot, and he goes past the post. Rafael Guerreiro was inches away from giving us a second in this game. Look, he takes the first touch and he's crashed it nearly into the back of the net there. It could have been Arsenal 2, Leicester 0. But Leicester survived there. They survived.
Iborra.
Lovely passing towards Bryson, but we should clear that out.
That's good movement forward here.
Bellerin just enough there,
The Arsenal man.
but he fouls him in the process.
Referee
Brighton gets fouled, Bellerin gets himself a yellow card. Mahrez has stand this ball up, he's going to take a free kick. At the edge of my box, he has a shot, keeper saves, Ospina.
Maybe think about starting the attack.
I'm considering getting a new goalkeeper as well in January. You know, continue leaving suggestions for any potential goalkeepers. I know I've seen Bernd Leno in the comments, but I don't think I've got the funds to be able to afford Leno right now. If we can sell a couple of players on, then I might be able to get him. But Ozil towards Aubameyang, who has a shot again, and he scored 2 goals for Aubameyang in his first half, and he doubles our advantage. Arsenal 2, Leicester 0. That's a fantastic finish. That is really deadly, poacher's finish. Aubameyang, in his first opening Premier League campaign, gets himself a brace. Look at this great incisive pass, another great return pass, and this time he's crashed that home, thumped that into the back of the net. He's put his foot straight through it, laces straight through it, and it's Arsenal 2, Leicester 0. And we look like we are the better team right now.
I know this manager's been working hard on the training ground on a certain shape, and boy is it getting results out there.
And Leicester in real trouble right now. Okazaki. The free kick is taken. Jamie Vardy. He's going to stand the ball. He's going to have a shot. Oh, with the outside of his boot as well. He tries the outside of the boot shot. 53 minutes in. Look, that is a great technique, but not a good enough execution there. He hits it past the post. I mean, if that shot went in, that would have been absolutely fabulous. But Leicester City's first opportunity of the game. First clear-cut opportunity. Hector Bellerin. He's going to play that at wide towards Guerrero. This is good football right now from us. Again, we're coming forward. On the left-hand side, Alex Iwobi. Can he stand the ball up? Oh, he takes a heavy touch there, and the defender should just clear that. Koscielny towards Jack Wilshere. Ramsey. Can he play that ball through towards Aubameyang, who was sublime in that first half, actually. Ozil. He's going to get the shot off, and he misses the target, though, Ozil. That was brilliant footwork from Mesut Ozil there. I want to know exactly, what you guys think of Mesut Ozil as well, and whether or not I should consider selling him or keep him. And also let me know, if you want him to stay, predict the amount of goals that he'll score as well in the season, and how many assists that he'll get. Just leave a comment. That'd be massively appreciated. Wilshere was Aaron Ramsey. Leicester's back four is very, very strong right now. I try to feed that ball through towards Mkhitaryan. They've got a lot of strength. The likes of Harry Maguire, Adrian Silva, the new signing. They've got a couple of really, really good players in the team. But Jack Wilshere steals the ball off there. And now he comes on the attack. Mkhitaryan, can he cross? Yes, he can. Keeper should punch. Kasper Schmeichel, world-class goalkeeper. Jamie Vardy coming forward. Brighton. Oh, that's brilliant footwork from Brighton there. He has a lovely passing towards Jamie Vardy, and Leicester City have scored their first goal. They're back in the game. Look, that footwork from Brighton was absolutely fantastic. And he does that freezing celebration as well, fantastic. Look, lovely incisive ball. Jamie Vardy was not picked up. He uses his pace to get in behind the defence. Fabulous, that's a fabulous pass as well. And we've got to do much better to track him down there. Is that Mustafi's got to close him down? Jamie Vardy with that space, the amount of space, he'll tuck that away. And now Jamie Vardy coming on the attack again for Leicester City. Jamie Vardy towards Adrian Silva. Lovely incisive pass, and Leicester City have equalised. And they're in the game. They cut through my defence with that interlinking passing play. Adrian Silva towards Jamie Vardy. Look at this triangular passing play, man. Fantastic. This is terrible defending again. They hit me on the counter attack. We got ourselves a corner, and then they come from the corner and they hit me on the counter because I pushed too many bodies forward. Guerrero pushes really hard up the field, giving Jamie Vardy so much spacing behind the defence. And with the quality and the pace of Jamie Vardy, it's caused me all sorts of problems. He's been a fantastic player for them in this first game. and it's disappointing to concede and to drop 3 points as well. I'm really disappointed. Lacazette comes off the bench. This is another chance. Ramsey towards Mkhitaryan. Again, this is a chance. Dragovic clears. I'm so disappointed that man. I dropped 3 points. You're only going to get a single point. 90 minutes is played. The referee to blow full time. Lacazette. Can he get away from the defender? No, he can't. And now Leicester come on the attack again. Diabate. Adrian Silva. Oh, that's a lovely passing towards Brighton, but Mkhitaryan does a good defensive work there. And that's full time. Leicester 2, Arsenal 2. Opening day of the Premier League campaign, and it's a disappointing draw from being in a very commanding position to get 3 points, and we drop it. We absolutely bottle it there. Like the classic Arsenal, from getting 3 points to getting a single point. Disappointing. Jamie Vardy was fantastic.
Well, he played really well, got himself a couple of goals. He'll just be disappointed it didn't earn his team the full 3 points.
Up next, we've got Stoke in the Premier League season. I've had a look at the calendar. We've got Stoke. It's a single point apiece for both sides. We share the points. Disappointing. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang got a man of the match performance. Look, they only had 3 shots on target. That shows you how it was a fairly balanced game, but it was disappointing. 2-2 draw at the end of it. I'm disappointed. Most certainly I'm disappointed, but never mind. Never mind.
Leicester City 2.
Just got to get 3 points in our next game in the Premier League camp season. Up next, can we make any more transfers? Nah. We've got a couple of scout reports back. Conor Plianka, Simone Verdi, Berardi. Going to our transfer hub and having a look at a couple of decent players. Simone Verdi is fantastic. He plays for Bologna. He's got a lot of pace. You know, backup midfielder. Oscar as well. But he's recently joined PSV. Felipe Anderson from Lazio. Again, another fantastic player. He's got that flair trait. Berardi and Conor Plianka. I mean, Conor Plianka is great as well. You know, he's 27, 79 rated, decent rated. I mean, Nabil Fekir, if he comes into our team, he'd make it an absolute fantastic team. I mean, I put Thorgan Hazard, Maya, Demirbay, Emil Forsberg as well, who's recently joined Liverpool in his save. But I can't really go in for Forsberg because he's recently joined, so Demirbay, Kingsley Coleman from Bayern as well. Julian Brandt, Karim Bellarabi as well. I tell you what, Leverkusen have got some decent players in their team. But these are some of the players in my shortlist. You know, a couple of these you guys have suggested to me, but a few of them I've put in myself. So, I mean, the first player I'd like to go for is Thorgan Hazard to replace Alex Iwobi, because I think that's our weak position in the team. Thorgan Hazard is an 82 rated player, potential to grow, get better. Because Alex Iwobi is only 77 rated, and I don't see him as a potential starter. I mean, if you offer Santi Cazorla in a swap deal, they're offering a left winger. I'm not willing to pay that much. I'm going to offer his base valuation actually. £24 million, let's see what. Actually 25, yeah, his base valuation. 37 for Mönchengladbach. That's exactly what they want for Thorgan Hazard. But I'm going to duck it down a bit. Let's negotiate with them. Let's offer them 30 off the bat. Let's see what they say. Actually 29, just be a bit, you know. And they have accepted it. That's unlikely, that's quite a surprise. I didn't think they'd accept 29 for Thorgan Hazard. Since they offered 37, that's a massive jump. It's a massive jump from 37 to 29. Can we sign his signature in our squad? That'd be a fantastic player for us. I mean, Conor Plianka is another player I'd like to go for as a backup winger as well. We've got Bricalo, who's quite young, but I'm waiting for a full scout report back on him. I mean, Bricalo looks good, definitely looks good. He's got a youngster, got potential to grow. He plays for Wolfsburg. I could offer maybe a player potentially, or a straight cash deal for Bricalo. Let's see what Wolfsburg want. His valuation is only £5.5 million, which suggests that he's probably like 72, 73 rated. Ooh, I don't know what to offer. I offered Santi Cazorla. Let's see. Let's offer his base valuation. Let's see what they say. £4 million. Go on. And they've rejected it. That's great. That's a wasted trip, that is. But up next, I'm going to go for Conor Plianka. He's got a £19.5 million release clause. But I'm going to avoid paying it. I'm not going to pay that. Let's see if I can get him on the cheap. If I can get a swap deal, that'd be fantastic. If I can, you know. I'll put Santi Cazorla in this deal. They're looking for a centre half. Monreal could be a great option for them. Let's offer him. Let's offer him Monreal. And let's see what they want. Oh, they want £7 million plus Monreal. Natural Monreal. Plus £7 million. Oh, that's a bit too much for me. Let's offer £3 million plus Monreal. This would be an absolute steal for a really good player. 4.2 million. That's a big jump as well. I mean, £4.2 million for Yevhen Conor Plianka. He's a fantastic player. We've got ourselves a good deal here. Do you know what? I'm just going to accept that. I don't... You know, Monreal is kind of getting on, isn't he? He's 31 years old. Conor Plianka is younger. And he's a very good attacking player. You know, he's a backup winger to Thorgan Hazard and Iwobi as well. Can play Iwobi on the right as well as Conor Plianka as well. So, yeah, this will be a fantastic deal. You know, bolster out that winger position since we're competing in all competitions. So, that'd be great. I think we'll offer him a 3-year contract with... I don't know what his wage demands are going to be. Let's potentially offer him 60. His wage demands 50. Go on, let's see if he accepts 50. He wants a wage increase of 56, which is negotiable. That's a fair deal, that is. I think for the Premier League, I think that's a very negotiable offer. It's not even that sizable, to be honest. Considering the fact that Premier League players get paid over like £100,000 a week, it's not that much at all. I'll accept that with all the bonuses as well. That's fine. Conor Plianka is the fourth player. Is it? Yeah, he's the fourth player that comes into my club. And Arsenal have made 4 signings in this summer transfer window. That's fantastic. That is superb. Thorgan Hazard, agreeing terms with him. Sorry, he was the third player, and Thorgan Hazard could be the fourth player that could come in. I mean, I'd love to sign Thorgan Hazard actually, but let's give me a few days just for, you know, just for scout reports to come back. We're going back to the transfer hub and potentially talking contract terms with Mönchengladbach for the 82 rated winger. Let's see if we can tempt them to be able to sign him. By the way, guys, I just had to leave my controller for a bit, so that's fine. Just a couple of seconds. I was just AFK, but that's fine. We're going to offer him £45,000 a week. That is minute, that is. That's a very, very small offer for the Premier League. He wants 38, a wage deduction. Exactly what he's on, but he wants an appearance bonus. That is fair enough. That's cheap, in my opinion. For such a great potential player. £38,000 a week on £29 million. Just sign him as well. You can't turn this down. This is a fantastic deal for me. A 5-year contract. You know, it's a win-win for both sides as well. Because we're bolstering up the squad, we're strengthening it, we're bringing quality into the squad. And our fourth signing in Thorgan Hazard. You know, we signed 2 wingers in this episode. And I hope you guys appreciate some of the players that I've signed as well. Because you know, some of these players are... The reason why I've signed them is to bolster out the squad. Because we can be competing in all fronts of the competitions this year. And we need that squad depth, especially going forward as well. You know, especially if there was an injury or something, just to cover. Maybe a new central midfielder as well is needed. Especially if we sell Santi Cazorla, whose contract is running out. He's only got 12 months left on his contract, so we could potentially get a midfielder to try and replace him. But our squad looks fantastic so far. It's getting better. It's getting better. We're investing in the team. You know, maybe if I get a new goalkeeper, that would be fantastic. Because Ospina is 27. 78 rated, and he's kind of getting on a bit, but you know, maybe if I sell Ospina and Petr and get a new goalkeeper, that'd raise enough funds. But up next is a game against Stoke City in the Premier League, and then we've got Charlton Athletic in the Carabao Cup after that as well. We're playing away, so the lineups are as follows: Jack Butland in starts for Stoke City, Zuma, Shawcross, Stefaninkis, I'm sorry if I butchered his name there, Shaqiri, Allen, Cameron, Tripp, Motting. It's a 4-4-2 from Stoke, and Manvir and Juve plays up front for Stoke there. And now we come on the attack. And now Stoke come on the attack. He has a shot, and he's missed the target there. That was a very good opportunity for the man. Ramsey towards Wilshere, Guerrero. We're coming forward and they attack again. Can Guerrero split the defence open? And Ramsey plays out wide towards Hector Bellerin. Hector Bellerin strikes and he scores. That is a fantastic finish. It's a super strike from Hector Bellerin. The right back, who'd think they'd do something like that in real life? Let alone in real life, he can do something like that in game. That's an absolute poacher's finish. You'd expect the player like Aubameyang to score that goal. Look at that for a finish, a distant finish, lovely weighted pass, and that he takes a touch and finishes that, thumps that home into the back of the net. Arsenal 1, Stoke 0. It's a super finish. Look at that, crisply striking, no chance for Jack Butland. We've not had many chances so far in this first half. It's been a very even game, but that stunning strike from Hector Bellerin makes the difference. That's a fantastic finish. 27 minutes in, and Hector Bellerin scores an absolute screamer, an absolute belter for us. That is the goal of the series so far. Is a definite contender.
The link goes.
And now Stoke come on the attack. They're coming on the attack. They've hit the bar, and now get rid of it. Jeff Cameron scores on the follow-up shot, and Stoke equalise on the brink of half-time. That was a great attack for Stoke there, and we failed to close him down. The Stoke man hits the bar. Look, he cracks it off the bar. It's a very, very decent shot. Keeper is in no man's land, and Jeff Cameron tucks that away in an empty net. Stoke 1, Arsenal 1, and they have equalised. I'm showing you guys the sliders as well right now. The player name indicator as well, just so it's easier to commentate on names and stuff. But Jeff Cameron just pops that into an open net past Petr and goal. And Stoke have equalised on the brink of half time. Manbir and Juve. Stoke have been the better team so far. Choupo-Moting, 70 minutes in. Jeff Cameron towards Manbir and Juve. Manbir and Juve towards Stefaninkis. Can he cross from the left hand side? Yes he can, that's a perfect delivery. Keeper comes out, he rushes out, and Manbir and Juve tucks that away, and Stoke 2, Arsenal 1. As you can see, the keeper comes rushing out. He gets something on the block, and then on the follow-up shot, Manbir and Juve is so lucky to get the ball bobble straight towards him, and he makes no mistake, and he capitalises on the mistake, defensive mistake. And at this point, we have had a really bad start. If we drop 3 points here, that would be a point in 2 games. It'd be a really disappointing start. You know, who would have thought Stoke would beat me, man? I mean, the keeper comes out, fantastic save, and then Manbir and Juve, he slides and gets in front of the defender. It's Jack Wilshere, isn't it? Jack Wilshere, the number 10. He just fails to read the defender, the attacker. And it's Stoke 2, Arsenal 1, and they have scored. And we've got 12 minutes left of the game. To get ourselves, we've had chances definitely. Stoke have had chances. Ozil towards Aubameyang, stands away from the defender. Oh, he's hit the post. What a chance that was for Aubameyang. He cracks it off the post. There's a low-driven shot into the keeper's gloves there. And now Stoke coming on the attack again. But we should clear it now. Jack Wilshere towards Ozil. And at this point, Stoke will take all 3 points unless we can do something. Ozil towards Aubameyang. Oh, what a tackle from Kurt Zouma there. The Lonie has been fantastic for them. We're going to make a couple of changes. Granit Xhaka will come on. Sorry, Conor Plianka will come on. Lacazette will come on. And who are we going to make? Granit Xhaka. Oh no, we'll make Michel Weiser on the right hand side. He'll play. He's the right back, but he's going to play right wing because I need his pace going forward. And we're not going to change the formation, don't worry. I'm just having a look at a couple of options that we could potentially change to in the future. Maybe play 3 at the back or something. But we're going to stick to a 4-3-3 in the attack for now. Because it's a very good counter-attacking formation, so it's fantastic. Amber and Juve, Peter Crouch, Shaqiri, Joe Allen, lovely passing towards Choupo-Moting, stands up and he scores. And that Stoke City have won the game now. It's a brilliant footwork from Choupo-Moting. He just darts inside, takes it on his right foot. And Stoke 3, Arsenal 1, and they've surely got the 3 points. Absolutely devastating throughs against Stoke. They're coming on the attack. Michel Weiser plays that in towards Aaron Ramsey. Ramsey, can he shoot? Good save, Jack Butland. That's so disappointing, man. I mean, it wouldn't have made much difference anyway, because we're still in a 2-goal deficit. But Ramsey, out wide towards Hector Bellerin. Can he strike again? Ramsey. Possession football, Lacazette. Lacazette plays that reverse ball, but Jack Butland picks the ball up there. And the full time surely to go through now. And it looks like it's going to be the end of this episode now. We've played 2 games plus the transfer talks for 2 signings that we've made so far. It's Arsenal 1, Stoke 3. It's a disappointing defeat. We drew against Leicester and we lose against Stoke. Really poor start to the season. 2 games in and a single point apiece. Just, just a single point. That's all we've got so far. We need to turn it around. If you guys enjoyed this episode, don't forget to leave that like. And if you're new, also consider leaving a subscription as well. That'd be massively appreciated. And also, I love you guys so much for all the support that you guys show me in the first and the second episodes as well.